Hello, this is NinjaBob and welcome to episode 9 of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. Look at the forest behind me, look at those beautiful trees, that big green one. Look at that, that's kind of weird, isn't it? What's really weird is it moves with me. Yeah, okay, it's a hat, I know, I'm being silly, I'm sorry. I like to wear a different hat for each episode and today I'm wearing a tree. As you do. Why wouldn't you? So yeah, this is my Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. It's getting harder and harder to see my house. My house is just back there, and today it is hiding behind some more new trees. We have, this is bamboo. Let's get my lumber axe out. We'll take one of these down. There we go. Whoop, there we go. For some reason the leaves don't disappear quite as quickly. We just have to take one away like that and then they all disappear. But apart from that, yeah, it's... well, just another unusual and awesome looking tree, and you can obviously you don't get wood from it, you get bamboo from it, but yeah, you can craft it into blocks. It's just done in a slightly different way, but it's still just as cool. In fact, I think you could still do it in your hand. Hold on. There you go. You get these rather nifty looking bamboo blocks out of them. There we go. So yeah, you could go and make a house out of those, and I believe you could still chop these down with just an axe. Yeah, there you go. So once they've been turned into blanks, they act just like normal wood. Another rather cool looking one is this willow. Found loads of these, and I've been growing loads of these because I like these a lot. I like these a lot, and I want to build my new house out of it. Let's just take one of these down with the lumber axe. Here we go. Pop. There we go, that one does all come down in one go. You get these sort of vines, but they're not really vines, you can't climb them. In fact, they're sort of solid. I don't think you can retrieve them. Whether you can do it with, I guess they're like leaf blocks, so I guess you could probably do it with shears. But yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? They grow all the way down to ground level, but I think that's what I like about it. They look like a proper willow. That's what a real willow does in real life. But yeah, look at the planks. The planks are really nice. You get these willow logs. You see that sort of colour to them there? Let me just place one there. So the actual logs are nice, you've got this sort of green tinge, but then yeah, if you go and turn these into some planks as well, the actual planks are kind of greenish as well, and I really like that. I really like that. And well, this is the thing, I think we talked about this in the last episode. I'm sort of annoyed with myself because obviously we're playing this Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved, and it's got 179 or something different mods involved in it, and yeah, despite all of the hundreds of different blocks that we can find, that we can make, that we can craft, that we can smelt, and I've ended up building my house out of the most boring blocks ever. I mean, it's a cool looking house, and I love the mountain, I really do. It's a cool looking house, you know, I like the sort of the funnel shape to it and everything, but cobble, really? Oak, really? Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so yeah, in the last episode we did have a very quick look at carpenter's blocks, and you can see I've just made a few here. These are limestone blocks, but used with carpenter's blocks, just as a little slope thing. I've put these around my coke oven. To be honest, all of this is probably going to get taken away and moved, because I think we're going to move house. I talked about it in the last episode. I really want to relocate somewhere, but so far I've not really managed to find anywhere that I want to live. Let me have a quick look at the map, and I'll show you where I've travelled to. We've travelled all the way up here. Now this is the only area that's in contention at the moment, just because it's a nice big open area, and I want a big area that I can build a big house on, because I want to be able to build and expand, and I want to be able to put everything inside it. There is also an area just up here which is quite big, but it's quite hilly. There's a lot of up and down to it as well. Just there, by the way, in case you couldn't spot it, just there's a witch spawner, a double witch spawner. In fact, there's like a monument, it's like Stonehenge or something, but when you dig underneath it, there's two little witch spawners under there, or at least there were until I broke them. I panicked, I thought they were going to kill me. So yeah, there's this area here. This area is pretty much useless. It's like a very sort of, well, it's like swampland, I guess, but yeah, really exaggerated. Look at that, huge. Then over here there's this massive crater, which, you know, it's interesting, but not really suitable for a home. Over here there's some sort of another crater, but with lava in it, so it looks a little bit like a volcano, but it's sunk into the ground. But again, no good for a home. Over here is just too rocky, too mountainous, too many hills up and down and stuff. This down here is too foresty. What I have found is some more villages. So I found a village down here, and another one of those crimson dudes, the ones that I got the banners from. Very scary, very heavy-handed. There was lots of them there, and I didn't take them on. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe not today, but maybe in a future episode I'll show you those guys in action, because I've actually found 3 more of those monuments. There's the first one that I found. So it was the second one overall, so Crimson 2, and it's not actually there, it's there, it's this thing here, you see it? But that's how scared I was. The closest I was willing to get was to stand over here and bookmark it. Oh dear. And then I think there was another one somewhere. There is Crimson 3, so I found that one over there. Also found another one of those big big villages with the walls going around it and everything. And yeah, that was quite cool. And I've been robbing the villagers blind. Look at this village over here. This is huge, this one. And I must admit, at the moment, this is probably looking like one of the possible areas I might move to as well, just because there's a village nearby, so we could do trades and stuff. But yeah, also the area wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. What was this thing? Oh, OMG flowers. This entire area has more flowers in it than you've ever seen in your life. It's unbelievable. I mean, I know there are flower forest biomes and stuff, but that was absolutely insane. So there you go. I've done quite a bit of exploring. I don't know why I missed this big area here. I don't know what happened there. Not quite sure. I went all the way up to there and all the way up to there, but didn't sort of cut across at any point. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? I have been further north as well, and I don't remember that. No, I was going to say there's a big grey area that's not been filled in. I think I just haven't been there. That's just a bit of the map that hasn't been populated, I think. But anyway, it's turned night time. I'm busy looking at my map and I'm probably going to get myself killed. So let's head indoors. So yeah, really, today we don't have a specific plan because what I was hoping to do, following on from the last episode, was move house. But because I've not found anywhere I want to move to yet, we're still here, and I don't know, really. I sort of found myself thinking, well, what do I want to do? I don't want to overcommit on anything at this point, really. I don't want to sort of, getting involved in anything too much. I've done a little bit more mining. I've had the turtles doing their thing, and yeah, just generally sort of keeping myself busy, so to speak. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Because until I've moved house, I don't want to overcommit on anything. So what I thought we might do today is just have a quick look at another quick look at another mod. And my chest is full up. This is a diamond chest, or it's actually an obsidian chest. It's absolutely chock-a-block. I've got nowhere to put this stuff. I'm going to have to dump it over here for now. That's chock-a-block as well. Oh man, I've got so much stuff now, so much stuff. Yeah, what I thought we might have a look at is a couple of different mods that I've not really explored just yet. One was Mistcraft, we mentioned that last time, but before that I wanted to have a look at something called DecoCraft. Now DecoCraft appears to be a very, very basic mod, and I like that because my poor little brain is taking on way too much lately. These mods have really started to overwhelm me at times. But DecoCraft appears to be really, really simple, but really cool at the same time. So you start with well, let me just show you what you get in DecoCraft first of all. So this is everything that's available in the DecoCraft mod. Now look at the things you can get here. Rubik's Cubes, pumpkins with silly faces on, some cool stained glass. What else we got here? We've got Santa's sleigh. Why not? There's all kinds of really cool looking things, but they are mostly just decorative. They don't, I mean, some of the storage stuff works. You can use actual, some of the, I believe you can use, like, there's cupboards and wardrobes and things that you can make, and I believe that they are actual functional things, so you can actually use them. So that would be pretty cool. Everything else though is kind of just for show, but I don't care. I think it will look cool. So when we do finally move house, it will be nice to have the place nicely decorated. So I thought we'd have a look at this. And I believe what we start with is a thing called a deco bench. Yeah, there it is, deco bench. So this is dead simple. We just need a crafting table, some dye, and a bit of clay. Now I've got all of that stuff. I've certainly got clay. I think it's over here. There we go. There's clay, so we'll have one of them. Where do my dyes live? I think in fact, I don't think I have any dyes yet, but I have flowers. So I guess we'll just stick with what we know for the minute. I don't know if you can turn any of these other things into... You know what, that'll do for the minute. And what was the other thing? I've forgotten already. It was deco bench. It was a crafting table, of course. I think I've got one of those in my knapsack, actually. I've been wondering what I was going to do with that, so let's grab that there. There we go. Right, so we'll stick that in the middle there. In fact, we need some dyes first, so let's use the poppies, because we've got the most of those. 2, 3. Let's grab all of those. Thank you very much. Then we go like that. And then 1, 2, 3 across the top. And a piece of clay at the bottom. Okay, apparently I got that wrong. Let's have a look again at the recipe. What did I get wrong? Does it have to be different types, do you think, maybe? Is that what I've done wrong? Crafting table and clay, and then different dyes. Why doesn't it like that? Does it need variation? Okay, alright, fine, if you're going to be like that. So be it. Let's get rid of these things. There's nothing unusual about my crafting table, is there? No, not at all. Okay, so let's stick in some of the... Where's my yellow flowers gone? There we go. Let's make a bit of that. And I guess we need another dye. What can we use? We've got lapis around here somewhere. There we go. So we've got 3 different dyes. I can't believe that that's what makes the difference, but okay. Who am I to argue? Let's go 1, 2, 3. No, that hasn't worked. So what am I doing wrong? Okay, let's have a look once more at the recipe. So Natura, no, that appears to change every time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So what's all this around here? It says it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that one, and it doesn't like that one. Okay, so maybe if I use 3 lapis, let's get those out of there and go 2, 3 like that. No, it doesn't like that either. Does it want specific colours in specific places, do you think? I think it does, you know. I think it does. I think that's the problem. Okay, let's just grab another crafting table for a second. Here we go. Let's make... I think we need cactus green. I don't know where I've got cactus. Let's have a little look here. So is that going to be a thing? Because I believe we do need coloured dyes for when we're building these things. Because I think they're very simple and very cheap to build these decorative things, which I guess is fair enough because they are pretty much only decorative. I thought I saw one piece of cactus. Brilliant. Okay, going to need more than that. Well, I do have a little mini cactus farm outside. It's not very good, but it was that's not what it was there for either. To be fair, I had other plans in mind for my cactus farm, but I guess this will do for the time being. Let's just get that smelting. We'll have a quick sleep actually as well, save getting out there in the night. Oh, what's going on there? Yeah, before we let's rather than running into trouble with beasties and stuff, let's sleep through the night. Head outside and see how much cactus we've got. So yeah, the reason I've been smelting cactus is for something else entirely because, or I haven't been smelting. I've been gathering it up. 12. Whoopie-doo. Yeah, it's because I believe you need cactus to be able to make pipes. Now, I guess I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here, but we're getting into sort of storing and transporting liquids around at the moment using the smeltery. Let me just quickly show you upstairs. This is our smeltery room, which you've probably seen before. But yeah, we've started storing up the liquids. So yeah, what we'll do is smelting everything down, then transferring it into liquid so that we can reuse it again. And you can transfer it back into the smeltery using these channel things. But I just thought it'd be good to use pipes. It might be more efficient. Also, we've had our coke coal oven running outside. I'll quickly show you that as well. In fact, it's still running right now as we speak. You can see the flames coming out of it. And what that does, it turns coal into coke coal, which is a much more efficient version of it, but you also get creosote oil as a sort of byproduct, and that can be used for a number of different useful things, but the one I want it for is to make storage crates. Remember the storage crates I had a few episodes ago? You can make those just with creosote oil and planks. So yeah, very easy indeed. Now then, what do I do with that cactus? There we go. Let's pop upstairs. It does appear that it wanted those specific colours, so let's see what happens now when I drop that into here. There we go, we've got a deco bench. Now does that mean I need to smelt all of this stuff down as well? I guess I should, just in case, I should go and throw that in there, because that does appear to be a thing. Let's use a bit of this stuff. Let's go 1, 2, what have we got? We've got 12, so let's go 1, 2, 3, and then we can put 1 piece of coal and 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of cactus, and then we'll do that again, half and half, and there we go, half and half. There we go. Right, so hopefully that will cook nice and quick. And then let's go and grab this this bench. Oh, it's here in my hand. What am I doing? Let's get rid of this. Now this is the problem. This is why I wanted to move house, because now we've done this thing, and I'm not quite sure where to place it. There's a little bit of space left up on this top floor. I guess I'm going to have to make myself another floor at some point, but let's just drop this thing down. And oh, there you go. Now I've seen this. I saw a video on this recently, because you can actually place things at angles in this mod. I don't think with the bench you can, but with the things that you make on the bench you can. So there we go. Look at that. How cool is that? How cool is that? Now I believe there's an interface on this thing. So this is where we do our building, and what we need to do is fill up the red, green and blue. So yeah, this is where we do need our different oh no, clay goes in there. What happens here? This goes we have to put clay in. Right, let's go grab some more clay. Fortunately I have plenty of clay, so let me go and grab that. So let's just grab a stack of that for now. I guess I'm gonna have to grab myself some more lapis as well. I must have some more lapis. Let's have a look here. There we go. Right, so let's grab that. We'll have to break that down. We're going to need a lot more dyes though, aren't we? That's the trouble. Let's do that. Let's make ourselves some more red. In fact, let's do it. Let's just turn it all into dyes, and all the yellow that I've got, and then let's go and break these lapis down as well. And then we come over to the deco bench, and we put in some clay. So let's drop in some more of the lapis over there, and let's say half a stack of this stuff. No, I'm getting this wrong, aren't I? What am I doing? Does it go in here? What goes where? Let's have a look here. So in here we need to drop resources here. Okay, so we put the clay in first. Okay. Okay, we add okay, so we add the clay into the table. You know what, we might as well add the rest in then, why not? Then we drop in our blue. There we go, it's starting to fill up. And then we drop in our red, and that starts to fill up, and then we drop in our yellow, and it starts to fill up. And look at that, the menu lights up. We can now start crafting. And yeah, that's it. All the materials that are used are now in here. So it will only use clay, red, green, and blue dyes to make these things. So yeah, we can literally just work our way through this list now and just see what we feel like building. I do feel like trying the storage. Look, we've got these things here, like this, for example, a long crate. Oh, have I made that by clicking it? I think I have. Right, I need to be careful with that then, don't I? You mustn't. If you click on it, you've got it. You've done it. It's gone. So there we go. We've got ourselves a long crate. Now, I believe, though, this is one of the ones that we can actually use. It's got to be a placed away from the wall. Okay, that's a bit awkward up here. We don't have that much room. For now, let's just go and... Can we place this one at an angle? No, I don't think we can. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and place this just... we'll go and place it outside, actually, by my coke coal thing, and we can use it... Oh, there's a creeper over there. Need to keep an eye on him. Yeah, we can use it to store up our coke coal. So there we go. That'll do. Let's place this just here. Boom. And if we right click it, whoa, look at that. There we go. So that's rather cool looking, isn't it? So it's rather than just chests and stuff. Oh, and it doesn't make the annoying chest noise either. So there you go. Double prizes. That's an extra bonus there. I'm going to go and take out that creeper. And it'll give me an opportunity actually to show you off my battle axe. I learned a little bit of a trick on my battle axe. When you, if you remember, we were looking at this. When you right click, it sort of pulls back as if it's like a bow. But watch this. Boom. See that? You see the way I leapt forward? Now what happens is you get a massive power boost of a couple of different things. Let me just hold it. And the longer you hold it back, the stronger the boosts are. Now there is a penalty. You get hunger as well. So if you watch my hunger bars, there you go. I've suddenly got hunger. But if I push this, you can see I've got speed, strength, and jump boost as well. So yeah, we do that, and then we can go. Then we can go nuts for a little while. We've got a sprint boost. We've got a jump boost. We've got the whole lot. And yeah, that's really quite useful in when you know how to use it. It's taken a little bit of practice, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's lasting really, really well. That Yellorium stuff that I built it from, rock solid. Really pleased with the way that's turned out. So yeah, look at that. That is our long crate, our DecoCraft crate. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Let's go and see if there's anything else we can build. Let's go and see if there's something else we can build just for fun. I don't know what else there is. I've not looked through this thing. Obviously, you've just watched me build it, so it's not like I've had time to sit and go through the menu. Oh, I've missed it. It's next floor. Let's just pop upstairs, have a look at our DecoCraft table, and see what else we can build. Do we still have materials? We're a little bit lower. Definitely need more green, so I have to work on that. But look at this. We've got some things we can build. We can build scarecrows. That's pretty cool. I don't think, like I say, I don't think any of these do anything. That's the bizarre part. They don't actually do anything, but they just look so cool. You've got these barrels. Some of these barrels, in fact, if you push shift, oh, there we go. Look, it tells you how much it's going to cost. Now, that's a pretty useful thing to know in advance, isn't it? Look, you can make an Etch-a-Sketch. Cool. We've got a mirror, although I believe that doesn't actually reflect, which is really disappointing. That would be really cool if it did. The luggage, apparently that works. That works as an item. You can actually put stuff inside the luggage. What else is there? Toilet paper. There you go. And there is toilets in this. You can build toilets. So this is it. When I build my new house, I'm gonna be able to have a toilet paper. There's towels as well and stuff that you can hang up. Christmas tree. Oh, there's something to look forward to. Wow, that's expensive though. Look at that. 375 clay plus all of those dyes. Wow. Okay, won't be making too many of those. What else can we build? There's a little Father Christmas there. There must be something a little bit more sort of practical that we can make. What can we make here? A glass table. Wow, cool. Here we go. There's these little plushy things as well. They don't do anything. They just sit around looking cool. There's a little tiger plushie there. Dartboard. What can we make? What can we make? I'm not sure. Beds. Beds can be used. What colour bed do I fancy? Let's have something a bit different, shall we? Let's have a look. How expensive is it? It takes 6, 2 and 2. Okay, that's fine. We've got plenty. Let's do it. Let's have ourselves a bed. Take it out of there. Thank you very much. I held the shift key. I've just made 39 beds. Oh, what was I thinking? I'm going to open a bed shop. Oh, man. And there's no way of recovering that stuff at all. Oh, what was I thinking? What a nutcase. I can't believe I just did that. So that's basically all the clay gone, isn't it? I've just wasted all of the clay. Oh, man. What an idiot. I can't believe I did that. Well, I guess Anfield Angel's getting a new bed as well. Plus 37 visitors. I don't get that many visitors in this world, to be honest. I've got to tell you. But that's really cool. Look. And I'm pretty sure. Please tell me you can actually sleep in it. Oh, I don't think you can. Oh, hold on. Sleepable false. Okay, it's okay. It will do. It will let me... See, the difference is, though, normally you get the only sleep at night message, don't you? But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's only a bit of dye. That's the great thing with this. Even the expensive ones are not that expensive. Can't place something in the way. Oh, is it the banner maybe? Let's get rid of the banner. Oh, I've got rid of the wall. How do I get rid of the banner? Oh, I'm destroying the house. I can't get rid of the banner. Oh, is it down the bottom? There we go. Oh, I'm in good form today. I'm wrecking the place. What is going on? Oh dear. Right. Okay, all I wanted to do was give Anfield Angel a new bed. Hold on, let's just drop that here. Bump. Oh, I placed it in the wrong place after all that. Let's put it back just there. There we go. Can we get up on top of that? There we go. Now we can fix the wall, just like so. And where's our slabs? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, there we go. We've got some really nice looking beds. And we do have 1 or 2 spares. I cannot believe I just did that. What an absolute fool. What an absolute fool. You've got to be so careful with these sorts of things. PC Minecraft is... there we go, we're getting the message now. That's good, that's good. I was a bit worried then that they weren't actually going to work. But I know that Anfield Angel would be disappointed to have a blue bed. I'm sure she would prefer red or something. I know blue isn't necessarily her favourite colour. But never mind, never mind. Well, I think I'm going to leave that alone now. Seeing as I've now wasted all of the dyes and I can build, look all of the things we can... we can build an R2-D2. Yes! Let's have a little look. And that is dead cheap as well. We're having it, we're having it, we're having it. And you know what? I wouldn't have minded if I'd built 30 odd of those. That's so awesome. Where are we going to put this guy? Let's go and put him downstairs, I think, in the... he's tiny, little tiny R2. Ah, that's awesome. Just going to put him down here next to my bed. That's my bed there with my head there. There we go, sorted. And I'm going to put him just here. Bump. Oh, DecoCraft is awesome. Just be really careful with it, guys. Be really, really careful when you're playing with this. Just make sure you don't do anything silly like I just did. Ah, dear. Right. Right, okay, so the other thing, we're running really short of time now. It takes a lot of time to make loads of beds that you don't need. But the other thing I wanted to have a very quick look at was Mistcraft. Now, Mistcraft is a slightly more useful mod and a slightly scary one as well, because let's have a little sleep. Ah, look at that. It's a nice comfy bed, isn't it? Look at that. Got somewhere to rest my feet, and that's much better, much nicer. Apparently you can make double beds as well. That'd be quite nice, and I'm guessing you can turn it into bunk beds too. But anyway, yeah, Mistcraft is a slightly more full-on sort of mod. Oh, by the way, look, there we go. There's our little stack of creosote. And there are our broken spawners. They were witch spawners, as you can see. But you can actually mine them and you get them back in this mod. So unlike vanilla Minecraft, they are not just destroyed. Now, I'm trying to remember where I've put the stuff. Is it in this little gold chest? Here we go. Look, over here, we got some of this. We got some pages from the Mistcraft mod. Now, I don't think I actually want the pages at this point because I want to sort of take it slightly easy because... there's a lot to take on with this mod, and you can, from what I understand, you can get it horribly wrong. And seeing as I can't even make a bed without messing things up, you can see why I might be worried. Let's just dump this stuff that I don't need. And then let's grab the stuff that I do need. Let me think this through. In fact, I have some notes. That's a good idea, isn't it? What I've got here, it says here we need to look at making an ink mixer. So let's do that first of all. Let's go over here and go to ink mixer. There we go. We're going to make this first of all. Now this is dead simple. This is a couple of planks, some stone, not cobble, stone and an empty glass bottle. So let's grab those things. A couple of planks, he says. Let's use just a couple of these. In fact, let's just take a stack of those. What's the worst that can happen? What we can do over here. No, what was I looking for? Glass. Glass I think is downstairs. No, I said glass and it wasn't glass. Why did I think... oh, glass bottles, that's what it was. I think they're downstairs as well. Let's have a little look. Possibly in this chest. No. Over here somewhere. Come on, glass bottles. You must be here somewhere. I'm going to grab that just in case, because if we can't find it, then we'll make some. They're full up with stuff, so that's no good. Okay, last couple of chests I'm going to try if I don't see them in the next few seconds. We're just going to make them. No, okay, we're just going to make them then because the chests do my head in. Right, let's go. Let's go over here. Oh, I don't know how to make bottles. Oh, wow, that's annoying. Bottle. Oh, the things that you have to learn when there we go. So it's just like a V shape. Boom, boom, boom. Done. There we go. So let's just make one of those. And then it was smooth stone. Smooth stone definitely lives upstairs. I know that. So let's go and make that quickly. In this chest. There we go. Right. So let's grab that little stack there. Over to this chest. Go back to our ink mixer. And this is what we're going to build. In fact, I believe if I push the thing there we go. It takes across. It brings us across like a little template that we can lay our items onto. There we go. Bump, bump, bump. And a couple of planks. There we go. Ink mixer. Thank you very much. Right, so that's the first part. Oh, I'm running out of space so badly. Right, we're going to put that there for now. Ooh, okay, and there's our interface. This is where we start on Mistcraft. This is all about writing books. Writing books that transport you to different realms. Or I don't think they're called realms. They're called ages. They're called ages. So we're going to transport ourselves to a different age. But in that age, there's just going to be like, yeah, random. There's going to be a degree of random. The world could be made of anything. You could get there and it could all be made of coal, or it could all be made of lava. It could all be made of, I don't know, molten iron. And you won't know until you get there, and it's kind of a scary thing. Yeah, so that's the first part. The next part is to make a book binder. So let's go over here and find out what the next step is. We make a book binder. There we go. This is what we need. So some more wood and some iron. Right, so let's go and do that. Let's where does my iron live? My iron ingots live over here. There we go. Let's just clear that. There we go. Right, done. And come back to the crafting table. And we make a sort of table shape like that. And then we put 3 iron across the top of it. There we go. Done. So I guess we're going to go and put that just about here. And this has got its whole own interface as well. Anybody getting scared yet? Because I am, because I don't really know what I'm doing. And I'm aware that the clock's ticking and this episode is going to run out of time soon. And I know that only mistakes are made in a hurry. I'm doomed, aren't I? I'm going to try and do this in a rush and I'm going to end up messing it up. Because what happens is, if you mess this up, you can transport to another realm, but you must make sure before you go that you set a way of getting back. And if you forget, that's it. There is no way back. You are doomed. You are stuck in the other age forever. And if you're just there surrounded by molten gold and nothing else, game over. That's it. So it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary to think that I'm even thinking about doing this without concentrating 100%. I should just stick to making beds and R2-D2s. That's what I should do. Right, what I'm looking for next is some ink. Is what we're looking for. We are looking for, in fact, let's just pick up all of the ink, shall we? Let's just drop those back in there. What else are we looking for? We're looking for sugarcane. Where does my sugarcane live? There we go, because we're going to make some paper. We need to make one more item as well, one more sort of interface that we need to make, and that's called I think it's called a writing desk or a writing table. Let's have a little look here. Writing... oh, there it is. I can see it. I recognise it already. Mistcraft writing desk. And again, pretty cheap. Just some blocks, a feather, and a glass bottle. Now then, I think feathers are downstairs with all my mob loot. I've got a chest for mostly hostile mob loot, but it's also got a few feathers in there. There we go. So let's just take those. I don't know why I'm picking up stacks of everything, by the way. It's a really bad habit because I end up with an inventory that's chock-a-block. Right, here we go. So we go another bottle, bump, and we go a feather, bump. And then we go wood across here, and that's our our writing desk. There we go. So some new cool stuff that we've built today, isn't it? It's you know, between DecoCraft and Mistcraft, but I really am running out of space. I really am. There we go. There's our writing desk, and yet another interface for us to learn. Whew, okay. Let's take a deep breath here and work out what we're going to do, because I really don't want to mess this up. This is the last thing that I want to do, is mess this up. So let's just think about this, right? What we need to do is we need to make ourselves some books, some notebooks. Now, I believe notebooks you make just out of leather. I believe leather is down here somewhere, one of these 3 chests, I'm sure. There we go, there's our leather. And to make notebooks, we're just going to go bump, 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 like that. No. Okay. I thought I had that bit worked out. Okay, well, I'm not sure if I need those just yet. Let's stick with the next bit. The bit. This is where you place your books, which is a thing called a lectern. So let's do that next, shall we? In fact, no, let's not do lectern, because apparently you can do lecterns or you can do book stands. There it is. I can see it just up there. This funny looking thing over here. Nice and cheap. There we go. So first of all, I need to make myself a couple of sticks. Bump. and then we're going to go 1, 2. In fact, let's make ourselves a couple of these. 1, 2, like that. Bosh. There we go. So we've got two of these little book stands, and that's where we're going to put our books. And then, yeah, what I do is we write a book that's going to take us to a random age, and then we take with us another book that brings us back to where we set our return point. Okay, so we need to make a couple of books now, and I think this is where we're going to need leather and sugarcane, or not sugarcane, but paper. Should I just turn all of this into paper? How do you do that? Is it like that? No, I don't know how to do it. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, it came up there. What did I do? It goes right. There we go. I understand. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do for the minute. We'll come back and sort some more out later on. We need to make 2 types of book. The first book is called, in fact, they're probably there because I've typed in the word book. So I believe it's called a descriptive book and a linking book. There we go. Right. So an unlinked linking book is what we need first of all. And then we also need a descriptive book, but you don't do these in the crafting table, you do these in our new interfaces upstairs. So I think we start over here, and we can't do that until we've made some ink vials. Do you know what, guys, I hate to do this, but I think we're going to have to run this over into another episode because we're really short on time for today's video. I really did spend too much time making too many beds. But I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. If you have, please leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, I guess you're going to go and do that other thing. But I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me in episode 10, where we'll pick up where we've left off here, and we'll get into some more Mistcraft. Bye!